Hello student, this topics belong to mental and written methods which we have to describe squares, square root, cube roots, or inverse of a square root or vice versa. Just like what is the inverse of a square root is called a square. What is a inverse of a square is called a square root. Same as it is cube, inverse of cube is cube root, and cube root inverse of cube root, which is cube. We have to use like these definition in coding that and that help to promote 11 plus exam and KS2 KS3. So that one we will describe some our question. They said that can you find out, just like for example they have given some values, just write down the values of the following. Just like that questions comes, write down the values of the following. So now in here you can see they said that is the find the value of following. What does it mean square? If they write on first question, they said that 1 squared. 1 squared mean 1 can multiply by itself. This is 1 power 2, which is 1 can multiply itself. They always equal to 1 because that doesn't affect. If they write down 7 square, what does it mean? 7 can multiply itself. So which is 49. Same as it is in a cube. If you write down 1 cube, then what does it mean? So 1 can multiply by itself by 3 times. 1 times, 1 time, 1 time. So that becomes always 1. If they write down in here 3 cube, what does it mean? 3 can multiply by itself by 3 times. 3 times 3, 9 times 3, which is 27. Now how we can describe these values like that? So we give more examples. They said that workout. They are saying workout square add 2 squared. We need to work out 13 square add 2 square. First of all, we need to select that one. So 13 square can be written in the form 13 times 13. And you can multiply. If you know the square of 13, then you can write down straight away. If you don't know, then you have to multiply. 3 times 3, which is 9. 3 times 1s are 3. 1 times 3s are 3. 1 times 1s are 1. So 169. So that becomes 169. What is 2 squared means? 2 times 2, which is 4. So now we have to stick these values in here. 169 add 4. When you adding, that becomes 173. This is our answer. Now we are moving mixed number. Let's see what will become. Squared minus 12 squared. So what is a 15 squared means? Is 15 times 50. Then you can multiply. 5 5s are 25. 2 carries. 5s 1s are 5 2 7. 1 5s are 5s. 1 1s are 1s. that becomes 225. And same as it is, we need to find out 12 square, which is 12 times 12. If you know the square of 12, you can write down straight away. If not, then you have to multiply. 2 2s are 2s, 2 2s are 4, 2 2s, 1s are 2, 1 2s are 2, 1 1s are 1, 1 4 4. And you can add, because you no adding, they said that subtract that value. You have to subtract. When you're subtracting, 5 take away 4, which is 1. 2 is less than, so you can borrow 1 from here, that becomes 12. 12 take away 4, and that becomes 1. 12 take away 4, this is 8, and then 1 1s are 0. So you can say that in here, that becomes 225 minus 114 equal to 81. This is the answer. You have to be very careful with addition or subtraction. If the values comes up different, so you can work out like that. So 12 square and 2 cube. Now the mixed number comes up. You have to be very careful. Sometimes the student did the mistakes. Why? If they think 12 square, what they do? 12 times 2, which is 24. Sometimes they write down, or 2 3's powers, which is 2 times 3, which is 6. So this is wrong method. Obviously your answer will be wrong. Sometimes students, what they say is, without thinking, they just multiply the top value, the power, instead of working out. So now in here, you have to be careful with our 12 square means 12 will multiply itself by 2 times. So that becomes 144, which already done that. So 2 cube 3, so 2 multiply itself by 3 times, which is 8. Now 144 minus 8. So now you can see in here, 4 is less, we have to borrow 1 from here, and that becomes 3. So 14 take away 4, 8 is 6, 3 is nothing is here, so 3 as it is, 1 as it is. So answer is 136. This is the answer. That was in the whole number. If they comes in like decimal, then how you can work out? So let's do some decimals numbers. .3 squared. What does it mean? 1.3 square. So 1.3 square means 1.3 multiply itself by 1.3. So now in here, first of all, ignore the decimal and multiply. That's it. First of all, 3 3s are 9, 3's 1s are 3, 1's 3's are 3, 1 1's are 1. 9 6 1. Now we need to select after how many point we need to leave for a decimals. Now you can see decimal, 1 point, decimal, 1 point. How many points? 2 points from left, from right to left. So this is the first point and this is the second point. The decimal point comes up. So the answer will be 1.69. This is the answer. So you have to be very careful with that when you're doing these. So now we will move as sum. So root questions. (121). So when there comes a square or square root, this shows it square root. If this means, that means square root or that one. If they write down like that, that means cube root. Or sometimes they will write down like that or like that. Same thing. Anything in here that will be in the reciprocal of a value. What value is it? So 121. What is the square 121? So now, first of all, you need to remember the squares. You have to be work out. If you know that 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16, 5 square is 25, 6 square is 36, 7 square is 49, 8 square is 64, 9 square is 81, and 10 square is 100. So as we know that, because that's more than 100, so when you know that these one, then you don't need to do it again. So then after you select, so 11 square is 121. So if you know, if anything value is more than 100, so it means we don't need to do it again, these ones. So we will start from the further, like 11, 12, 13, 14, like that. So we have to write down in here, this is 11 square is 121. So you can write down in here 11 times 11, or 11 square. 11 square. So as you know that square with cancel, because that both are reciprocal of that one. Reciprocal means if something is 2, what is the reciprocal 2 is 1 over 2. When they multiply, only 1 comes. So this bracket cancel with that. So only 11 is the answer. We do more. So this is again more than that one. 11 square we already done, we 121. So now we go to the 12. What is the 12 square? 12 square is 144. So 13 square, let's see. 13 square we have done already, which is 169. So again we can say that 13 square, which is 169, and square root will cancel with that one, and the answer is 13. Now we are moving to a cube one. Let's see how we can work out the cube. If you write down a cube root, so you can say that 1 cube, which is 1, 2 cube, which is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8, 3 cube, 3 times 3 times 3, which is 4 cube, 4 times 4, 16 times 4, 64, 5 cube, 5 times 5, 25 times 5, 125, and so on like that. So it depends on the question. If we are using 8 cube root, what does it mean? So you can say that 8, or you can write down like that, power like that. So 8 means 2 cube, and then you can see powers will multiply. So you can say that 2 times 1 power half power. So that becomes only a 2 answer. So that's how we can work out. So they said that so now they give us a different question now. 12 squares and 225. So 225 square root. How we can work out 225? So as you know that until we know that, so 13 squared is 169. So 14 square, let's see what it means. Multiply that by 196, and 15 square, which is 15 times 15, which is 225. You can multiply if you want. 5 5s are 25, 2 carries, 5 1s are 1s, 5 1s are 5, add 2, 7, 1 5s are 5s, 1 1s are 1s, 2 2 5. So there you go. So now 12 square, what does it mean 12 square, which is 12 times 12, which is 11144. So now we need to stick these values in here. 12 times 12 plus 15 times 15. This will become 144 at 15 square. Square root cancel with that. So 144 at 15. We need to add values. So 144, 5 1. Adding 9, 5 1. 159. This is the answer. That's how we can work out that. Another one, they are saying use to find out, show that. We need to show that. That's the last one. After that, so you will be working by your own self without any help. So they said that 196 equal 4 square root times 49. So now they said that workout both should be equal. If you selecting any value, then you can work out. Either that's a 2, 3 method we can use it. These things we can say that this is left hand side and this is right hand side. We can work out on either both. As you know that we know that 196 square root is 14 and this is a 2 and this is a 7. We can multiply that down. But we have to prove that. So how we can prove that? So let's see. 196 we can say that 14 times 14. So 14 square and the square cancel with that one. So answer is 14. So 4 square, which is 2 times 2, 7 times 7. 2 square, 7 square. That square cancel. We got 2 times 7, which is 14 also. So hence we can say that both are equal. We can write down either ways like that, or you can say in here 196 4 times 49. Let's see, 49, 4 times 9, which is 36, 3 carries, 4 times 4 is 16, 3 add, and a square root. Yeah, and then if anything has a value of half of half, so what does it mean? You can write down like that, 1 over 2. If anything has a value power like square, so it means every value inside the bracket will have the same power. So this power will have this, and this power will have also that one. So we can say that 4 square root, which is 49 square root, is equal to right hand side. Either method we use, both are the right one. So that's how we can work out like that. I hope you like the video. Please do some more practice at home. Thank you.